What's going on, guys? Thought I'd do a little video for you guys today. I got my I finished up my Tom Daniels group build, one of them that I had going. As y'all know, I'm doing two. Doing this, the Tijuana taxi and the school bus. The school bus, I haven't done anything to it since the last time y'all saw it, so there's no reason to show an update on it or anything just yet. Now that I've got this finished, I'm going to start playing with that a little bit. I think, I got some ideas, some things I want to do. I wanted to get this out of the way because I think that one's going to take me a little while to do, because it's kind of it's one of those builds, I do have the top for it, I just don't have it on here yet. I wanted to give y'all a look of what we got going on the inside. So I'll go ahead and do that. If you'll bear with me, guys, the camera might get a little shaky, but I'll try to get y'all in there. The back, we really didn't do much to the back. We did do some flocking in there. It's not really flocking, it's embossing powder. But it's okay, because you're not, once the top goes on, I've got it chopped so much, you're not really going to be able to get in there to see much in the windows anyway. But I followed the lines as I did on the outside with the silver there, as you can see, where I cut it to chop it and everything like that, just to give it that more of a, I don't know, a realistic chopped look. The cab's where I wanted to put most of my detail, and I did the wood grain in there, and I did, I painted the seat and the steering wheel chrome and all that. I wanted to make it look, kind of nice, because you are going to see that. The back there is just, it's a piece of aluminum serving platter. Had some design on it. I picked it up, thought I could use it, and I put it in there like that. I thought it added nice little details to it, and I black washed it to make it pop. I did put the separation glass between the front and the back there. The front window, those of you who built this kit, it comes short like that, and I just left it alone because it comes up to right about where I chopped it at, and I thought it looked pretty decent there. I did put me a sticker on there. It says powered by tequila. But I'll be right back. I'm going to put the roof on this thing, and I'll be back to give y'all a look at it. Alright, so there she is all together, and I set it on this base. I made this base for it. I'm still working on how to make my bases and stuff. This is only really the second one that I've made. I wanted to make this just because of the little chicken that goes out in the front here. I thought it'd be kind of funny to stick it out in front of the car like it was about ready to be ran over or something. I get a kick out of it. Alright, so as most of y'all know that have seen the other video, I've got this thing chopped. I chopped 6 inches, or 6 millimeters, roughly 6 scale inches out of it. I wanted to save my opera windows, so I cut them out first, chopped it, and then fit them into place. I got the back end. I lowered it through the rear. I didn't like the way this thing's ride height was. It was a nice stance, but it was just a little too high for me, for my style of builds. And I didn't want to go real crazy with it, like, and change the color of it and do everything to it to where you couldn't even tell it was a Tom Daniels build or a Tom Daniels kit. So I left a lot of the stuff original and true to its kit. But some stuff I did change, like some stuff that I would have done different with the kit, stuff like that. But I did leave I got rid of the fenders and the seat that goes on the back. I kept the crate, and I do have the chickens in there, as you can see. I got kept the trunk on the back. Just because I think it needed something back there. I wasn't going to put anything on it, but I think it needed something back there, and I think the trunk kind of did what I wanted it to. Then the engine's just stock. I just wired it. Basically, it's all I did. I drilled out the ends of the headers and the tops of the stacks there. You know, and like I say, I didn't change a whole lot with it. I left the decal off up here and put rad on it. And then I made my base for it, which I'm super happy with the way it came out. I made with plaster. I made me a mold in the bottom of a Tupperware dish, and you know, I mixed some tan acrylic paint with my plaster when I made it. Mixed it all together, and it gave me kind of a tannish look. And then I went back over it and put some embossing powder down, just kind of spread it around a little bit. Didn't worry about getting the whole thing covered. And then I shot some more tan paint over top of it, and I glued my base on. I actually glued my base on for my chicken and then painted it. Sorry about that a lot, but then I glued my chicken on, and you know, it's kind of got a deserty Mexican kind of feel to it. I was thinking about trying to do like a Mexican blanket down or something like that, you know, but I thought, no, I'll just do it this way and be done with it. Now, I don't have my roof glued on there yet, as y'all can see. I'll do all that once I get it off of here and stuff, and I don't have it glued down to the base. I'm not sure if I am going to glue it down to the base or not. I might, may not sure yet. But alright guys, there you go. There you have it. My Tijuana rat is finished. I'm going to get back on the bus now. And I know Dirk Pitt also has the bus that he's building, but he's turning his into like a Partridge Family bus or something. So I'm going to put a challenge out to him. I'm going to challenge him to finish it during this Tom Daniels group build. I know it's been a while since any of us have seen a video of it. I think the last time I saw it, he was doing the working on the paint job of it, adding the multi-colored blocks to the paint. If you know anything about the Partridge Family bus, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is a challenge to you, Dirk. You got to get that thing finished. I know I want to see it finished. I'm sure there's other people that do too. So I'll finish mine if you'll finish yours. And so yeah, I think that's it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later.